LeBron James shares why he leaves the court early in games. Few athletes have been scrutinized as closely throughout their careers as LeBron James, the star of the Los Angeles Lakers. Despite maintaining a clean reputation off the court over his impressive 22-year career, LeBron often finds himself facing criticism for every move he makes. Before we continue, if you are a Laker, please leave your like. This will help you stay closer to all the Laker news. Thank you. One point of contention arises at the end of games, where he's frequently seen exiting the court and heading to the locker room before the final buzzer. Critics label him a poor sport or a bad loser, questioning why he steps away when the game is still on the line. However, in a recent episode of his podcast, Mind the Game, with Steve Nash, LeBron clarified his reasons for this practice. He emphasized that leaving early is part of his recovery routine, enabling him to prepare for the next game. At 40 years old, recovery is crucial for LeBron, and it's one of the key factors that keeps him among the league's elite players. Having played in 67 games this season, he understands that to be available for his team, he must take his post-game routine seriously, which includes immediate recovery efforts. LeBron is also known for uplifting fellow stars in the league, both publicly and privately. So when he heads to the locker room early after a Lakers loss, it's important to note that it's not about poor sportsmanship. Instead, he is focused on his preparation for the next challenge. As the regular season winds down and the playoffs approach, LeBron is determined for the Lakers to establish solid habits. After a recent victory, he remarked, "We're in the final stretch of the postseason, and we're just trying to build great habits. Sometimes the game doesn't go your way, and sometimes you play well and still lose. It's all about those habits. We're focused on building them as we head into the final part of the regular season."
It's funny. A lot of people see me walking off the court, when there's time left in the game.
Right.
Like no matter if it's a loss or a win, the reason I'm trying to get to the locker room so I can start.
I think I saw a clip from last night.
Yeah, the game was a wrap.
Just hungry.
I got to get to the locker room to start my process to get ready for the next game.
That's
so
amazing.
I'll be sitting in the locker room, put on an ice bags on. I got my smoothie and my fruit, and I'm already getting to it right now.
That's amazing. People will probably see you leave the court and be like, damn, he's,
Yo, it was funny. During a loss, they was like, oh, he's a poor sport. He's leaving the court, they lost. And then they start seeing me do it during the wins. They was like, he's no sportsmanship.
That's a great thing for fans to know. That's how dialed you are in your process. Is I cannot wait for the next step in the process. You're not sitting there ready to chest bump at the buzzer. Let me get in this tub.
LakersNation Roundtable, ideal first-round opponent for the 2025 NBA playoffs. As the final week of the regular season approaches, excitement is building for the 2025 NBA playoffs for the Los Angeles Lakers. However, the standings in the Western Conference are anything but settled. The Oklahoma City Thunder have clinched the top spot, while the Houston Rockets are vying for second place. The Lakers are positioned to secure third place, needing just 2 wins in their last 4 games to achieve it. Beyond that, 5 teams are locked in a fierce battle with 32 losses each, all aiming to avoid the play-in tournament. Realistically, the Lakers could face any of the Golden State Warriors, Denver Nuggets, Los Angeles Clippers, Minnesota Timberwolves, or Memphis Grizzlies in the first round. Among these teams, the Grizzlies stand out as the most favorable matchup for any top seed. Once holding the second seed for much of the season, they've recently fallen in the standings and even changed coaches. While they boast young talent, they're not seen as a daunting postseason opponent. To make our LakersNation roundtable even more engaging, we decided to focus on potential first-round opponents, excluding the Grizzlies. Each of the 4 remaining teams poses significant challenges, reflecting the competitive nature of the Western Conference. There are no easy matchups, but given how well the Lakers perform against certain styles, I believe the Timberwolves would be the most preferable opponent for LA. That said, it would still be a tightly contested series. Luka Doncic has had success against Rudy Gobert in previous matchups, and the Lakers have the perimeter defenders to slow down Anthony Edwards. Surprisingly, the Timberwolves are one of the strongest contenders among these options and have been playing well down the stretch. However, their style may not align perfectly with the current Lakers squad. I actually think the Clippers would be the best first-round matchup for the Lakers for a few reasons. Both teams are built somewhat similarly, with 2 star players supported by a strong third option and solid depth. The Clippers might have an edge with Ivica Zubac over Jackson Hayes, but the Lakers excel in almost every other area. I don't see Kawhi Leonard and James Harden having enough left in the tank to outlast LeBron and Luka over a 7-game series. I might be a bit optimistic given recent history, but I would love for the Lakers to face the Nuggets in the first round. Part of this desire stems from wanting revenge on the team that eliminated them in the past 2 playoffs. Despite Nikola Jokic's incredible talent, the Nuggets are the most vulnerable of the potential opponents, aside from Memphis, having lost 7 of their last 10 games and recently parting ways with head coach Michael Malone. Jamal Murray remains a question mark regarding his health, and even when he's on the court, he hasn't returned to his previous level of play against the Lakers. Additionally, the Nuggets lack the depth of earlier seasons, and I'd be willing to take my chances against players like Jalen Pickett, Peyton Watson, and Julian Strawther. As Shannon Sharpe might say, Joker choker poker. Lakers in 5. Ultimately, I believe the Clippers would present the best first-round challenge for the Lakers. The trio of LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reaves would be overwhelming for any opponent, and I like the advantages they create against the Clippers. Moreover, the Lakers would benefit from fewer travel disruptions and more rest days, which is crucial for a veteran team. We saw how a grueling March schedule affected their performance, so less travel and more recovery time would bode well for their playoff run. Lastly, winning a playoff series would help quiet any chatter about Los Angeles being overshadowed by the Clippers. Rob Pelinka not worried about Austin Reaves adapting to LeBron James and Luka Doncic. When Rob Pelinka successfully negotiated a deal to bring Luka Doncic to the Lakers, he faced the challenge of quickly assembling a cohesive roster before the trade deadline. Many speculated that Austin Reaves might be a trade candidate, especially with the arrival of 2 ball-dominant players, Doncic and LeBron James, and the urgent need for a center to replace Anthony Davis. However, the Lakers stood firm. In a recent interview with ESPN's Dave McMenamin, Pelinka shared his thoughts on Reaves, emphasizing his vital role within the organization. During the month-long discussions around the Luka Doncic trade, I was certainly considering the players we might have to trade, like AD and Max Christie, Pelinka, the Lakers' vice president of basketball operations and general manager, explained. But one player I thought about a lot was AR. I knew how close he was with Max and AD, and I realized that adding another primary ball handler would have implications for him. Since the trade, Reaves has not only demonstrated that he can thrive alongside Doncic and James, but he's also elevated his game to new heights, often making sacrifices for the team. Despite all 3 players preferring to have the ball in their hands, they have found a way to share the load, and the Lakers are reaping the rewards. Before finalizing the trade, Pelinka wasn't worried about how Reaves would fit into the new dynamic. My theory is that basketball geniuses who love to win find ways to work together, he stated. We knew LeBron was a basketball genius who wants to win at the highest level. Luka is also a basketball genius with the same drive. And AR is thriving in that environment. He understands the game and sees it clearly. He can truly fit in with anyone. It seems Pelinka made the right call, as Reaves and Doncic are forming a solid defensive partnership that could be the foundation for the Lakers' future. As the playoffs approach, Reaves has emerged as the ultimate X-factor for the Lakers. His recent progress alongside Doncic and James leaves fans excited to see just how high he can soar. LeBron James advocates for Austin Reaves. With Austin Reaves continuing to shine, his teammate LeBron James has recently been vocal about his support, even lobbying for Reaves to win the NBA's Most Improved Player award this season. LeBron's endorsement of Reaves isn't just a casual shout-out, it highlights the growing recognition of Reaves' impact on the team. As he continues to develop his skills and chemistry with 2 of the league's brightest stars, his contributions are becoming increasingly crucial for the Lakers' playoff aspirations. In the wake of these developments, analysts and fans alike are buzzing about Reaves' potential. Many believe he embodies the kind of versatility that could elevate the Lakers' performance in the postseason. His ability to play off the ball, combined with his defensive tenacity, gives the Lakers an edge that could prove pivotal in tight playoff matchups. Moreover, Reaves' journey from an under-the-radar rookie to a key player has not gone unnoticed. His hard work and dedication resonate with Lakers fans, many of whom see him as a symbol of hope and resilience. This narrative has sparked discussions about player development within the organization, further emphasizing Pelinka's decision to keep Reaves in the fold. As the Lakers prepare for the playoffs, the atmosphere around the team is electric. Coaches and players are optimistic about their chances, especially with Reaves stepping up. His ability to adapt and perform under pressure could be a game-changer. Some experts even argue that if Reaves maintains his current trajectory, he could become one of the most valuable players in the postseason. In addition to LeBron's support, head coach Darvin Ham has praised Reaves' growth, noting that his work ethic and basketball IQ set him apart. Austin's understanding of the game is remarkable. He knows where to be and what to do, which makes him invaluable to our system, Ham said in a recent press conference. As the playoffs draw near, the Lakers are not just looking to make a deep run, they are poised to reclaim their status as championship contenders. With LeBron, Doncic, and Reaves forming a formidable trio, fans are hopeful that the team can rise to the occasion. The buzz surrounding Reaves has also sparked discussions among media pundits about the evolution of the Lakers roster. As they analyze the potential matchups ahead, it's clear that the combination of experience and emerging talent could be the key to unlocking the team's success. In a league where chemistry can make or break a championship run, the Lakers appear to be striking the right balance. As they head into the playoffs, all eyes will be on Austin Reaves, not just as a young player making waves, but as a critical piece of the Lakers' championship puzzle. With the postseason on the horizon, the stakes are higher than ever, and Reaves is ready to seize the moment. The anticipation is palpable, and LakersNation is eager to see how this season will unfold. Austin Reaves thought Anthony Davis was pranking the Lakers about trade to the Mavericks. As Luka Doncic gears up to return to Dallas for the first time since his blockbuster trade to the Los Angeles Lakers, it's still hard to believe that the deal involved sending Anthony Davis away. The news of the trade took everyone by surprise, including both Doncic and Davis, as there had been no hints that the Mavericks were looking to part with the 26-year-old superstar. The reality hit hard for all involved, but on the night the trade was announced, Austin Reaves shared how shocked he and his teammates were. In an interview with ESPN's Dave McMenamin, he revealed that when Davis notified the team in their group chat, they initially thought he was playing a joke. "Bron and I were talking in the locker room after the game," Reaves recounted. "We felt like if we played that way and added AD to the mix, we could be a dangerous team." As the Lakers bus crawled through the bustling streets of Manhattan, Reaves casually scrolled through Instagram. That's when he stumbled upon an ESPN report by Shams Charania stating that the Lakers had traded Davis and Max Christie, who had just scored 15 points against New York, to the Mavericks in exchange for Doncic. "My first thought was, oh, this can't be real," Reaves said. "I figured, he must have been hacked." Moments later, his phone buzzed with an avalanche of texts. The group chat went wild, he recalled. AD was texting, saying, "They traded me." "I thought, okay, AD is just messing with us. He has that playful side. He literally has a prank show on TV. I thought it was one of those pranks." Then he received a message from Lakers assistant coach Bo Levesque, "Man." Reaves immediately called Levesque. "This can't be real," he said, half asking. "I think it is," Levesque replied, sitting on the Lakers' last bus leaving Madison Square Garden, about 15 minutes behind Reaves. "I'm sitting right next to Max." With Davis recently launching a prank show on TBS called Foul Play, the idea of him joking with his teammates after a big win didn't seem far-fetched at all. But the trade turned out to be real, and so far, the Lakers are reaping the rewards, as Doncic is expected to keep them in championship contention for years to come, especially with Reaves stepping up his game. Meanwhile, things haven't been as smooth for the Mavericks, despite Davis being healthy and trying to help Dallas make a late push for the playoffs with the play-in tournament looming. Anthony Davis has no emotions facing Lakers for the first time. Wednesday's game promises to be intriguing, as Luka Doncic makes his return to Dallas since the trade. At least he had the benefit of facing the Mavericks in LA last month, which should help him navigate the emotions of his return. For Davis, however, this will be his first game against the Lakers since the trade, having missed the previous matchup at the Crypto.com Arena due to injury. As he prepares to face his former teammates, Davis remarked that he has no emotions about the game.